The Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials held its 25th Annual National Women's Conference from Tuesday, October 28th to Thursday, October 30th, 2025 at Eko Hotels and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos. The three-day event was themed 25 Years of Visionary Legacy Inspiring the Next Generation. Hosted by the First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, and the wife of the Deputy Governor, Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, the conference celebrated 25 years of impactful service, mentorship, and empowerment for women across Lagos State and beyond. A major highlight of the event was a panel discussion moderated by media personality Bimbo Oloyede, featuring Assistant Inspector General of Police retired Yetunde Lunge, General Manager Lagos State Materials Testing Laboratory Agency Olayinka Abdul, and Permanent Secretary Lagos State Emergency Management Agency Olufemi Oke Osoyintolu. The discussants emphasized the vital role women play in community safety, advocating for vigilance and stronger collaboration with law enforcement.
Without honoring our past, we celebrate the legacy and vision of the founder of COWLSO, our mother, late Mrs. Olufumilayo Mobolaji Johnson, wife of the first military governor of Lagos State, who gave us the wings to fly. As you all celebrate this milestone, may your passion be renewed for greater service to our beloved state in the years to come. Congratulations once again on 25 remarkable years of impact. God bless the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, COWLSO. God bless Lagos State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Invest into yourself. Let me tell you this. We are all celebrating Dr. Mrs. Sanwo-Olu today, not just because she's a governor's wife or Mrs. Hamzat. When we remove that title, MRS, Mrs., from your life, whatever remains is your true value. Don't let your life only depend on sexually transmitted money. Until a man sleeps with you, you can't have money. Have what is called she money. It will make you to be a pride to your husband, to your children, and all that. And finally, before you can nurture a marriage, we're talking about self-care and wellness. Take care of your body. We don't want you to start looking 67 at 37. Look good. There's nothing wrong with makeup if you believe in it. There's nothing wrong with wearing what you can't be wearing rub everywhere and looking like a pane-beating Volkswagen car. Your husband is affected by what he sees. Carry yourself well. Look good. If you don't wear makeup, make up with some other thing. If you don't wear jewelry, make up with some other thing. Women, there is a move of God on earth today that is targeted at women. Up until 1927, a woman couldn't vote in America. So for a woman to stand up and say, I want to be president of America, something is happening. And then men are standing up as fathers, and they are sending their daughters to good schools. We have raised the girl child. Mothers, fathers, let's start raising the boy child. So that when these accomplished women get to the top, the boy child will not be inferior. God bless you.
Hola. Thank you, F.A. Adejimo, for that.
At the neck, carrying the head. I see women that have what it takes to be who they have chosen to be in life. And like I said, we're still coming for the bigger cake. But let me tell you this. A lot of women truly are going through a lot of things. But I need you to think about this before I come back. What do you do if all you have is one whole day to yourself? You don't have to care for your husband, you don't have to care for any child, you don't have to care for any official thing. What will you do as a woman without one whole day? Think about it. It has been observed that quite a lot of us, our lives outside of giving it to others is almost nothing. A lot of women give out all that they have, and they forget that this courage has to be nurtured. They forget that the only way you can give your best is when you take the best care of yourself. Self-care is not selfishness. Self-care is the duty you owe yourself, because if you don't do it, no one is going to do it for you.
But I understand what the bishop said, is that let your life not be all about your partner completing you. In my own case, I've been married 42 years. And one of the staying powers of my marriage is that I feel very safe being with my husband. And I think one of the staying power of my marriage is that I feel protected. I feel safe. And I feel that I can excel without my husband feeling threatened or in any way. So starting is very important. A lot of people go into their marriages broken. A lot of people carry a lot of trauma into their marriage. A lot of people are bleeding, and when they go into the marriage, they end up bleeding on people who didn't cut them. So it's very important that before we go into relationships and marriages, we fix ourselves. We need to address some of the issues that we have grown up with. You cannot have a successful and happy and healthy marriage when you are broken and you are not yet fixed. So I would say that, it's very important that we do not allow society, our parents, to rush us into a marriage we are not ready for. We feel that at a certain age, we should be married. And then we make the first mistake of marrying the first person that proposes to us, because we are looking at our time, we're looking at our years.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu lauded the women for their commitment to societal progress. He described COWLSO as a movement of visionary women driven by the belief that governance thrives when men and women work together.
We know that in the course of this 2-3-day conference, businesses and ideas are usually transformed. They're usually shared. Businesses are usually exchanged. And people come around to COWLSO and they make serious earnings for themselves, create business links, see life in a different perspective, and they leave here becoming a better person, a better mother to their children, a better wife to their spouse, a better community leader in their various community, a better women pastor, a better women leader in their various groups. And I believe that is what the essence of COWLSO is. A better civil servant, because I need them to be better, better permanent secretaries, better directors. These are some of the attributes and some of the things that COWLSO has birthed for us. And I believe that at the end of the day, it's about family system and family values. We see COWLSO as a shining example of how real generosity could birth. When thoughtfully expressed, we believe that COWLSO can continue to further empower our women and create real impacts in our society. And so as you engage further this year, in the next 1 or 2 days, let us remember that it's also a time for us to open a new chapter for COWLSO, for us to start a new conversation, an history that will ask ourselves, what will the next 25 years look like? What will the historian write about ourselves? How will history judge us? Because First Lady Sanwo-Olu will not be there forever. As she has shown, there was a Tinubu era, there was an Ambode era, there was a Fashola era, there's certainly going to be a Sanwo-Olu era. But it is really about the actions that we all take today, the leaders that we nurture today, the engagement that we create today, that I believe will lead to the essence of inclusivity, ensuring that nobody is left behind. No market woman is left behind. No community leader is left behind. No chairperson or chairman in any of our local government is left behind. It's only when we do that that the next chapter of COWLSO now become what we're all talking about. To ensure that women remain in the center, in the heart of development, and in the progress of our state and our nation. Permit me, I did not acknowledge him when I started. Distinguished guests, mothers, sisters, colleagues, friends, daughters, and gentlemen, very few in number. As we celebrate 25 years of vision, of compassion and impact, let us renew our collective resolve to build on this great legacy, to believe that COWLSO's next 25 years will even be more vibrant, will be more inclusive, will be more transformative, and it will create capacity to shape conversation and discussion, not only in Lagos, but in Nigeria, where every woman can dream freely, can lead boldly, can thrive fully without being considered a second fiddle, without being thought or imagined that they cannot do it, without being given a second look at where they're coming from, because they are right in front. That's the COWLSO that I believe we require. And so on your behalf, and on behalf of the government and people of Lagos, I want to congratulate COWLSO and every woman whose heart and hands have sustained this extraordinary journey that led to this remarkable milestone.
Pushing yourselves beyond expectations, your sacrifice and tireless commitment. Together we have kept the flame burning for 25 years, and together we will pass on an ever brighter torch to the next generation. To the gentlemen of the press, thank you for your consistent coverage and for amplifying our activities, particularly during our pre-conference engagement. We had our pre-conference prayer in the Cathedral Church of Christ to mark this significant milestone. As we commence this 3-day conference, I encourage every participant to be fully engaged, open-minded, and intentional. Let us learn, share, network, and commit to mentorship and community impact. When women are empowered, families become stronger, and communities thrive, and nations prosper. A lot of work has been put in to assemble highly competent resource persons who will share practical insights and experiences to equip us. Women, when we take action, our families, organizations, states, and nations will see the return on this investment. Let's restore the value algorithm, prioritize service. As women, we soon realize that after we have given birth to children who have given birth, there is more. In previous years, we learned to unleash our potential, soar beyond boundaries. Today, we move step forward in the quest of sustainable women leadership and development by inviting us all to build legacies that inspire the next generation of female leaders, female professionals, and change makers. In the words of one of our former peers, Benjamin Enyayewu, your legacy isn't the change you made. It is the change that remains long after you have left. Build something so strong that even those who don't understand it fully cannot break it. Projects have end dates. Policies get rewritten. Budgets change. but a leader you've invested in, mind you, have shaped, a vision you've passed on. That's a living legacy. It multiplies. It outlives you. COWLSO was handed to us, and we will surely hand it over to others behind us. I ask you, dear women, dear mothers, dear grandmothers, dear female leaders, dear businesswomen, dear female professionals, are you building something that will outlive you? Can you boldly say you are building a purposeful womanhood? Please ask the woman sitting next to you, what will you be handing to the younger woman looking up to you? David Lowery reminds us that we must build our legacy piece by piece, and maybe the whole world will remember you, or maybe just a couple of people. But do what you can to make sure you are still around after you are gone. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may this 25th anniversary conference inspire us even more to continue building a Lagos and indeed a Nigeria where women and men work together to shape a brighter and more inclusive future. Once again, I warmly welcome you all to the 25th National Women's Conference. May it be truly inspiring, impactful, and filled with lots of fun. God bless COWLSO. God bless Lagos State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are COWLSO, Okoniwa, Igbega.
Earlier in the week, the conference opened with lectures and panel sessions on leadership, innovation, and sustainable development. The second day focused on women and child trafficking, featuring moving testimonies from survivors and advocacy discussions led by First Ladies from Lagos, Ogun, Osun, Nasarawa, and Ekiti states, including Bisi Fayemi.
By the generation we inspire. A legacy is not measured by the years we count, but by the generation we inspire. As we close this historic 25th anniversary, let us embrace the change of the theme, 25 years of visionary legacy, inspiring the next generation. May we all return to our respective callings with reward zeal to build healthier, stronger, and more inclusive communities. Let us remember that healthy society are not accidental. They are the result of deliberate choices that we make together. As we move forward, may the spirit of service and unity continue to light our path for the good of Lagos State and Nigeria at large.
Lagos State is always proud to host you. As we close this remarkable gathering, I urge every woman here to carry the spirit of COWLSO back into your communities. Let the conversation become actions, and let the inspirations that we have shared become a tangible impact. The next 25 years will depend on how boldly we continue to monitor, mentor, and serve, and encourage others to lead. You recall that in the opening speech delivered by Mr. Governor, he reaffirmed that the bold reform embarked upon by the federal government under the leadership of our leader and mentor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, are beginning to yield results. We have seen the prices that are dropping in the markets, the stability of foreign exchange markets, students having unhindered access to funds for school fees, and more. This is the message that you must take home, that the renewed hope, the renewed agenda by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is becoming a reality.
It's women to ensure that they feel safe in their marriage and choose partners who are true friends. She also cautioned women against entering marriage with unresolved emotional issues, noting that emotional wholeness is essential for a healthy relationship. The second speaker, Mrs. Abimbola Akinwumi, Director CEO, Ile Okoya. Mrs. Abimbola Akinwumi emphasized that a thriving marriage begins with a thriving individual, urging women to prioritize self-care as a necessary foundation for emotional balance, personal fulfillment, and harmonious relationships. She highlighted the common reality: women give so much to their families, homes, careers, and communities, and often forget themselves. She highlighted the three dimensions of wellness: physical, emotional, and mental, reiterating that self-care is for sustenance or maintenance, not pampering, and that a refreshed woman contributes positively to a marriage, home, children, productivity, and overall well-being. Additionally, participants received invaluable insights and tips for a healthier marriage. She concluded that balanced individuals build balanced marriages, encouraging women to reconnect with forgotten hobbies and activities that once gave each woman joy, build support system, seek mentors and professional help when needed, keep learning and growing regardless of age, and embrace the self-worth, strength, and capacity to create joy, peace, and balance. Lecture 4, I beg your pardon. Women as change makers, combating trafficking, organ harvesting, and unsafe practices.
Dignitaries at the event included First Lady of Osun State, Titilola Adeleke, First Lady of Ogun State, Bamidele Abiodun, former First Ladies of Lagos State, Abimbola Jakande and Gladys Ndubisi Kanu, Chairperson, COWLSO NWC, Olayemi Oke Osoyintolu, Olori Ronke Ademiluyi Ogunwusi, wife of the Oni of Ife, Secretary to the Lagos State Government, Bimbola Salu Ogundeyin, and several commissioners and special advisors. The conference also featured representatives from the agriculture, information, commerce, and mineral resources sectors, including Benga Omotosho, Oluwarotimi Fashola, Abiola Olowu, Bolaji Kayode Robert, and Teju Phillips, among others. The 25th anniversary of COWLSO's conference reaffirmed the organization's enduring commitment to nurturing visionary leadership among women and inspiring the next generation.